you know, want to hire right, talent management, payroll management, and all of those things you want to talk about. And then beyond optimizing people, which is where the core HR spectrum come into play, you also have, and I'm saying all of this because these are the things you also need to know. So when I say PPTX, you have this at the back of your mind. This is a framework that I've tested over the past 5 years, and it works for individuals and businesses. So you probably want to do an analysis of your business after now to know if you're fitting into this picture. You need the combination of all of these four. You need the combination of people. You need the combination of process. You need the combination of technology. And you need to be able to coordinate all of your other factors of production, which make just about 20 to 25%, but they also add up if you're interested in excellence. If you want your business to come up to, say, about a 95-100%, then don't take your face off those other 20%, you know. Those other 20% might mean you doing a master class or getting a certification in something that is not inclined to your business, because you will need it. It's true that no knowledge is wasted, right? So you see someone who is probably a primary school principal or primary school proprietor going to learn something in the line of facility management. They look like they don't align until that guy gets an investment of 100 million that will need him to build blocks of classrooms, put IT, technology. Who is going to manage that if he doesn't have the knowledge, right? So those are more like the 20%. The other factors of production that come into play that helps you to arrive at the 95-100%. If you are not interested in 95-90, if you're interested in 75-80, well, just do people, process, technology. You will still come to something. So optimize people. And then you don't just get people. The class has started, right? You don't just get people. You learn to optimize people, right? There's a way you have your company full of a lot of people, brainy people, and then you still won't get the best out of them because there's a technology to optimizing people. And so when you call human resource expert most time and you say, I'm not getting the best out of my people, you know, blah, 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 I think I hired wrong. They won't just start. A very wise human resource expert will not start by firing them. It will start by doing what we call gap analysis, just to understand where the problem is coming from. The essence of gap analysis is to help you optimize your business. We can't break that down here. And I don't advise you do it yourself because your sentiment will come into play. So you probably want to get an expert to do that. And I'm saying this because, I know you probably have a 1-man, 2-man, 3-man business, but that is not the end of you. Rev has told us this year that we are owning things. And that is why I believe this is very relevant. You are taking the whole of January to June to steep yourself into knowledge. Because a lot of things will begin to happen that you will thank God that you attended this class, because some acquisitions will begin to come your way that you will be properly positioned for because you took value out of this. So this is not a waste of your time, I want to assure you. Some of the other lecturers have done fantastic jobs since January, and I'm just here to consolidate on some of the things they've said. So what's the first thing I've said? You learn to optimize people. Then the second thing you need to do, which is the second P, is streamline your process. Don't make it difficult for people to find you. Why do we do that? I see a lot of people on WhatsApp, you post this beautiful cloth, but you don't put the price. I didn't get to know it. You've lost out on that potential client because he didn't even know how much your price was. I know there are different psychologies and school of thought around that, but one thing you need to learn to do is streamline. Don't make it difficult for people to find you. Don't make it difficult for people to find you. It happens again and again. You see people send CV, and then one phone number is missing, something is wrong somewhere, your email is not correct because you've not used it in the past 4 years, don't make it difficult for people to find you. Don't be too bureaucratic also in your office. This tall structure where you just want to buy tissue paper. That's all you want to buy, but then you have to approve and disapprove and approve just on tissue paper. Don't make it difficult for people to do work, right? So that is speaking to streamlining your processes. And there are ways you can do that. There's a way you can get 100 done with 5 people instead of using 10 people to do it. If you're able to streamline, don't make it difficult for your clients to do business with you. I want to pay you. You are telling me go on Paystack. When you pay to Paystack, then we'll wait 3 days so that Paystack confirms they send the money to my account. When I now get it into my account, I'll now start. They don't have that time. Or God, send me your account number. Let me say, which one is Paystack? What is it Paystack that is, So it works for different, but, as SMEs that we are, don't make it difficult for people to find you. People come on your WhatsApp business, and then the first thing they want to do is, hello, can you help me do this? When you can automate WhatsApp in such a way that they come into WhatsApp, they already see everything. They don't even to contact you. And then they go there, click, this is what I want, make payment. All you are just getting is you are just getting money, and you are like, streamline your processes. We are talking of resourcing your business. This is how you resource your business. Make it easy for people to send you money. Make it easy for people to find you. If I type your name on Google search bar today, what am I going to see? Is it your picture from 15 years ago? Or am I going to see the information I'm looking for concerning your business? Streamline your processes. These are some of the things some of us need to go and do. After now, you need to go and find out about yourself. Meet yourself on social media, right? Just type your name and put Twitter, and let us see the first thing that will come out. Because the first thing that will come out for you is probably the first thing that will come out for 500 other people if they type that exact same thing. And you can't determine the way people will look for you, right? Somebody can just want to search me and say, Esunluwa 2015. Maybe because that was when they met me. What will come out if they type Esunluwa 2015? So make it easy. So while you are optimizing your people, you also need to streamline your process. Then once you've streamlined your process, you need to align your technology. Because I work with founders and a lot of other people, I hear them say a lot of grammar, and I'm like, you people just like plenty English, right? I want to build a website that is going to do this, and, we want to put it on Azure, we want to do AWS. I'm like, okay, your English is too much. Why do you need Azure? You are a business of 3 years. You've not even made 100 million, and you want to put yourself on Azure. Do you know what it costs to be there for 1 year? Why are you saying Azure? Align your technologies to your level. If it is WhatsApp that is the technology you require for your business at your level, use it till you make the money to go to where you... Align your technology. Don't be under pressure to impress anybody. And those guys, they are business people. If you are not able to pay, they cut you off, plus everything you've put on it. Then the cost to come back is even more than for you to have done subscription. You will eventually have to go back because everything about you is there. Right? Align your technology. Don't just get into technology for getting there because people are... No, align it. What technology do you need at this level for your business? It's not everybody that will need a website. You've not made your first 100,000, and then you want to go on website, and then the guy is telling you need 500. Do you know how much is it to host your domain right now in USD? Align your technology. Don't put yourself under any form of pressure, right? So these are the things we want people to do. And then, like I said, I hope to also coordinate. Looks like you guys are faster than me. I'm sorry. And then help to coordinate other X factors that help you, your business on the level where you are. It's 2 weeks, so I'm going to take my time. And then we'll consolidate everything next week. All right, let's go to... And then, just for introduction's sake, I know I've passed some messages right now, even while I'm dwelling on introduction, the previous slide is the testimony of what came out of my coming to speak the last time. I trace everything back to what happened. So just like that, we began to speak, facilitate. Currently, we are doing some things with core members, doing some other things with teenagers and all of that. Just coaching, counseling, all of that, mentorship, and all of that. I'm also accountability partner to a lot of people by the grace of God. So yeah, it's just a testimony. I just needed to put that just as a testimony to the faithfulness of God over the past year. All right, let's get into it. So my assumptions would be that based on some of the classes we've had before now. Can we move, please? Sorry, I don't know if there's someone on that. All right, thank you. Thank you for moving that. There's a slide before this. Please, can you check it? There's a slide before this. I don't know, but there's a slide before this. I'm sorry, there's a way my thought has been processed, and that's why it looks like there's a slide before this one. If you can help me find it. It's something about failure and failing. Yes, please. I'm very sorry, but it's because my thoughts, the way I've processed my thoughts. So, yeah, let me quickly speak to this. And I knew I mentioned while I was talking that failure is a myth. It is time, then it is at the 101 times. Some people say if you're 99 times, it has whichever one. But the story, the lesson is he kept trying till he got it. And when they told him, Abba, 19, you've tried. And I said, no, I've only learned 99 ways not to do it. If it were in our age, I know some people that thing, they will commercialize his failure. And then they will do a master class. You pay like 1 million naira to come and learn from a failed man. Or from a failing man. You learn 99 ways not to do it. They commercialize that failure and you pay for it heavily, right? So failure is a noun. And the reason why I put that there is when you call a thing a noun, it means you've named it. It does not possess the power to change that state. So if you say this is a school, it becomes a school. If you, for any reason, change it from being a school to a hotel, once you name it hotel, it ceases to be a school. It now becomes an hotel. So when you name something, it loses the power. So that's why I say success and failure, they are like you. There's really nothing much to the both of them, depending on what level you are looking at it from. So if I call somebody a failure, it means he has lost the power to ever become successful. He cannot become successful. So if that is not true about any person, as long as that person is living, it means that guy is really not a failure, he is only failing. And that's why someone wrote a book, Failing Forward. So it means even in failure, you can fail and still be progressing. You are failing forward. And that is what many of us need to learn. We need to learn how to fail forward. So I highly recommend that book by John C. Maxwell because it's a skill. Failure is a skill. You can fail forward. Do you know that almost every business that get their first investment don't make a profit out of it? Almost every business that AIs and all of these VCs invest in, for the first 5 years, most of them are not even making any profit. They've not broken even at all. Yet they will go back and say they are raising seed after pre-seed. And people will still invest. Why do you think that it is? Because at that level, failure does not exist. Even in your failing, there's something they can cash